RNG?
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets the people going.
Random news. RNG. TGP.
TGP
Random news
presents.
generator. RNG. RNG. Real nigga games. Random news. RNG. Random number generator. RNG. Real nigga games. RNG. TGP. Random news. Random news. RNG. Random news.
Real nigga games.
Samurai Black. D-Ring.
Random numbers.
TGP. RNG. Random news. Random news generator.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of RNG Radio. Your host, D-Rated Samurai Black. Day 7 of me scaring Samurai for saying the wrong show. How's everybody doing? Sorry, it was definitely longer than normal, like just opening with nothing there. I was telling him a story, and I don't mind telling it here. So, obviously, I think everybody that I talk to, a decent amount knows that. We've got 2 kids. Katie's mom comes down and watches them throughout the day so that we can work, and she works from home, blah, blah, blah. So I told him this earlier this week. Katie's dad sends a house listing to Katie, but it's a house listing in the city that they live in because they do commute. So, like, first and foremost, like, as much as I may complain or see, like, disgruntled that they're here all the time, them coming down and watching our kids is an absolute lifesaver. So, because any person that has parents, any person that has kids understands how expensive daycare is, and the trouble of finding a daycare that works for your kids too, because you don't want to just leave your kids with anybody.
Someone that can watch, like someone you trust enough to watch your kids, is hard.
Right.
So I would not you don't think about those things.
No,
really,
no. Not you have.
You're just like, yo, I ain't leaving them with him. I don't know who that is.
If they scratch the wrong way, nah, bro, we got to go somewhere else. Nah.
Yeah. How do you tuck your shoe? Do you do 2 bunny ears?
Exactly, bro. When you come out of the shower, do you dry your feet first or last?
Yes, or last. That's a big thing.
I need to know. So anyway, so they come down here, and it's a good commute. And she comes out here every day, like religiously. Like, if she's sick, she'll like, hey, like, do you want me to? Because I'll come if you want me to. So shout out to her.
102 fever. I'm pulling up though.
I'll pull up. I'll be. It's cold outside. I'll be 100 by the time I get there. I just roll the window down. So. But anyway, so he sends her a house listing in their city, so we'd be a lot closer to them. And I was like, why are your parents trying to get us to move there? But then I looked at the house listing. It's not a bad house, and at a really good, decent price. So now I'm even more mad because I'm like, man, this kind of makes sense, bro. Like, stop. So I told her. So the joke was like, I told her, I was like, hey, she's like, no, I know we would never move there, blah, blah, blah. I was like, listen. If he's paying, we'll pack up now. Let's go. And bro, when I tell you, she sent that to him. She said, Kyle said we can move if you buy the house. And the response, I still have it up on my phone right here. The response is, that's not completely ridiculous. You could rent from us. Be careful what you suggest. I was like, all right, cool. Nah. I'm not suggesting nothing no more. Chill.
He gonna get it next week. So we bought that house.
So we bought a house.
Exactly.
So we bought a house.
No.
I was like, this is wild.
I was gonna come over next week, bro, to watch the kids and just start randomly packing shit, bro. Start randomly. Kids will be like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, don't worry about it. Your dad will tell you.
Swear, bro. Dad and her dad apparently knows the guy. That's why he's saying it, because he knows the guy selling it.
Yeah, bro. That's why he said, "Don't, bro." It's just that's just a golf trip right there. That's just a guy. Hey, we're gonna want some golf real quick. Come on, I got a conversation for you real quick.
You don't need this house. You don't need this house.
Start the convo by 18, bro. That house is his, bro. 100,000 underpriced, bro. 100,000.
I knocked this putt. I knocked out this putt. You take down 10,000.
Bro.
Oh man, look, they put up the house next door
Oh,
with the. Oh, the house. Apparently, oh wait, you talking about Gracie's house? I don't think I can do that, Katie. I don't think so. They have the like their literal next door neighbor. They're like family friends with like they live next door to each other for like okay no not Fred okay thank you goodness I couldn't do that because they're literally next door. I was like I don't know about
I
that.
can't.
I
I don't
don't know
know
about
if I
that.
can.
So
Yeah.
we were I don't know about Katie. I was really worried about where we're living at now because we are really close to my mom and I think I've told you that like we're literally 3 minutes driving from my mom. And I thought she was going to be over here more than she is. And she's not, which is cool.
Because she barely in town, bro.
If I
Mama be out there traveling.
Bro, real talk. Hey,
where's she going?
Listen,
Where's she going?
no, real talk. Keep your calendar open. Around May, we might be coming down to Arizona. We'll see. So
Nigga, don't. Nigga, don't.
My mom was over yesterday and she was like, cause she asked, she's like, hey, like how serious are we about to do? Or she's talking about the whole graduation thing. 'Cause I told you she's graduating this year, and she's like, I don't know if we're gonna all like go to the graduation this year, just depending like when we graduate. Oh, okay. So yeah, Katie told Lauren already. So, so my mom, she said that she might not make the timeline for graduation wise for the ceremony to be in Florida. And the other ceremonies in Texas. She's not really vibing with Texas. So the next one would be in March. But she said she's graduating this year and she can kind of choose which one she goes to. But she said that instead of that, she might go down to Arizona, to Scottsdale, because there's a place there's a place that's like the world's greatest pizza or whatever. Because she was in Scottsdale and they didn't go. So she wants to fly out to Arizona to get this damn pizza. And I was like, wait a minute, how far is Scottsdale from Gilbert? Oh, 28 minutes?
Yeah, bro.
That ain't nothing but a thing, bro.
When we go to brunch, it's in Scottsdale. So
I was like, that ain't nothing but a thing, bro. So
get my hopes up.
Katie already told Lauren, so somebody's hopes are already up.
It's gonna be a good year.
So yeah, so that might happen.
Oh,
yeah, that's Aiden's birthday month too. Yeah, I know, right?
We getting lit. Oh yeah, we getting lit.
So we'll see. We'll see.
It's gonna be a good time.
And you know, if Bird was in here, he'd be excited too. But nah,
we might get his ass out there. Jordan is
so man. But anyway, so but no, other than that, the week was good. Like I said, mom was over yesterday, so that was cool. Work is going well. I talked about it during buzzing. We're rewatching Invincible and Buzz with the Boys. A little plug there, so make sure you're watching with buzzing because we are rewatching the first 4 episodes, and on that 4th episode, we'll watch the newest one because that's the day it drops, or the week that it drops. But no, life's good. Life's good, man. What about you?
Yeah, this would be the first time.
The first time IRL, yeah. This would be the first time IRL that we link up for sure. Yep.
And it's funny because Aiden presses me all the time. Dad, you met D-Ray? No. How have you never met D-Ray?
He do, bro.
Don't start with me, all right? Don't start with me. But
because money, Aiden, because money.
Yeah, exactly. Because you like to go to Universal
you expensive,
and Disneyland. Exactly. Between you, your sister, and your mama, all right? That's why. Okay. No, weekend was good. We chilled yesterday, cleaned up. We're still packing up, so we're like getting all the stuff that we're not really using.
Got some stuff finalized finally.
Yeah, we got figured it out because I'm just like at this point, yo, I get mad now because it's like, all right, it's the 2nd, so we need to figure out what's going on because we obviously need to pay some shit this month, right? So it's like, yeah, I've been saying this for like 2.5 weeks now. Like, hey, what's the shit for Harlow School? And we need the shit for the moving. Okay. What's the shit for Harlow School? We need the shit for the moving. Okay. What's the shit, nigga? The day of Harlow shit.
Yeah.
I already handled it the week before when I went to Aiden's school. I talked to him and said, what papers do I need? She's like, you can fill these out right now. I was like, all right, bet. So I filled all the papers, gave him everything. I was like, I already handled that. So what about the part? She's calling out a second, and she's like, "It's not my fault." I'm like, "Listen, they should have emailed her. They should have said
They
something.
really
like,
should have, like 100%.
I told her, I said 100% yes, but I was like, but I've been telling you for 2 weeks to talk to these motherfuckers. You wait till like the last day, bro. And so, and then you
get too mad at Lauren because I also tend to wait like when it needs to get done. I'm there. When it needs to get done, I'm cool. Like there.
There's certain things that I'm okay with that, but like a place of living, that's not something you need.
That's not something you really push off. That's not something you push off for sure. For sure.
Like,
that ain't something you push. That's not like dinner. That's not like picking for dinner, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I can. Yeah, we'll worry about that at 6 o'clock when I'm like actually hungry. Okay,
when the stomach start growling.
Exactly. So I don't. Yeah, I'm just so. But we got that figured out. I went and saw Dune 2 yesterday. That was a really long movie, man. Like it was 2 hours and 45 minutes, bro.
And like so it felt like 2 hours and 40 minutes.
I tell you, bro, like that shit ran 2 hours and 40 minutes, bro. Like I think there's probably 5 minutes of credits, bro. Like it pushed it to the limit, bro. But it was good.
The limit.
It was good. It was good. It was good. It was.
Hey,
good.
Listen, I don't shoot the messenger, but I was told it might be one of the greatest movies of all existence. Not from Ham, not Ham's words, but
yes,
words from somebody, a real person.
It was not. It was good. Better than the first one.
Okay.
It was really captivating. The action when there were like it was good. Like there was fighting throughout the movie, but like the fights that you were like, because you know there's fights that are building up and you can kind of tell. You see somebody, you gonna be like, oh yeah, them niggas is gonna get down. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And like that, there was like the big fight. It was good though. The big fight, like it wasn't too long, but it got to the point, bro. And them niggas was really going at it. And I don't know if Timothy Chalamet was really doing them things, but if he was, more power to him because they was really on that shit, bro.
Tussling.
Like knives, bro. Just it was like counters for the first like half of the fight, bro.
Let's go.
It was just counters, bro. And then if somebody got a hit, the next person would get the exact get a hit just the same way. A few moves later, I was like, oh, so they were going tit for tat. It was a good fight, but there's another big fight that you kind of like. It's like a little side story build up for it. That was a real letdown. It was very quick. I'm talking like
that sucks, bro.
One move quick, and I was just kind of like, nah. I wanted that to be a tussle.
Yeah.
I wanted, you know what I mean?
To
I
be
wanted
on par with that other fight. Yeah.
Yeah, like I like on top of him beating the blood, splashing up everywhere, expecting like that, but it wasn't. But other than that, like it was good. The story wise, it was they go very into the lore of like what this movie or book is about, and I kind of like it, you know what I mean? But then again, like I don't want too much of it because that's what the whole first movie was, but a good chunk of this was about it too. But other than that, it was a really good movie. Like I get that shit like a 9 out of 10, bro.
Okay,
It was really good because it was captivating. There are parts where it's like slow, but it's like I said, it's very informational.
Still captivating though, yeah.
Yeah, it's still captivating because then you like when it's slow, you have these amazing actors and actresses on scene, and you're just like, well, goddamn, like
in an action film, like sometimes you forget that it's like like action, yo, but that dude can still really act, bro.
Yeah, you're like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like this is that like in the most recent James Bond with Daniel Craig, he gets a girl because he ends up having a daughter with her, but she's in it, and I was like, oh. I forgot you. But then there was just like a scene with her and then Austin Butler, who's an up and coming actor. He's been in a lot of things. His character is like he's like one of the big bads. Bro, they were just talking for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but I'm like, they're just.
I remember the scene, like, yeah, bro. Like it was like I was on the edge of my seat, like on the tip. I'm not gonna say that. Just like up and coming. Yes, up and coming.
Austin Butler is definitely up and coming. He ain't certified. Yeah, he did Elvis, but he's still up and coming. Certified niggas is like Leo. He ain't no Leo. Yes, he was Elvis.
He was, okay, and exactly like that's the thing. It's like, yo, was he Elvis? It's like honestly, like real talk. Like after
there's two Elvis movies, there was 2 Elvis things. He did an Elvis thing, and then Jacob Elordi did another Elvis one too. He's been in 50.
You can be in 100 things and still be nobody. What you mean? Like real talk. Just
oh man,
that's Hollywood, bro. I'm sorry.
He's been in a lot. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Okay, he was in that side role. He was in Elvis, The Bling Ring. The Intruders,
He snapped
Aliens
your
in the
fingers
Attic,
from his face.
Yoga Hosers, My Uncle Raphael.
Stop
Dude,
me when you've heard of anything that he said.
Exactly. Like, shall I continue? No. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, he
Ghost.
that's another one, more
Ain't that
recent
what's
one.
his face?
And
I know exactly what you're talking about. Ain't that? Ain't that? But yeah. So Dune 2 was good. Did you get the Dune 2 popcorn bucket?
No, but they did have a sick cup.
Oh, that was sick. Okay,
I almost wanted to get it. There was a cup up, but they didn't have the bucket. I feel like that was a hoax, bro, because I did not see that bucket.
Katie showed me this TikTok today. This guy is like, I want with the Dune 2 bucket. He's like, okay. He's like, hold the popcorn. He's like, all right. He's like, extra butter. I was like, dog, bro. I'll send it to you, bro. It was wild. And then a second person came up and said the same thing. I was like, bro, this is crazy. Extra butter.
Nah, Kyle asked me the same thing.
I already asked him. I asked him yesterday. He's
was
like,
my
nah, no.
response?
He's like, what's the point? I got it at home.
He's saying I got it
Without
at
the
home with
teeth.
less teeth.
Without the teeth.
Oh,
bro. Anyway,
nah,
though.
but other than that,
Yeah.
it was good.
Good.
We're chilling. We're gonna make some. We're gonna make some ceviche today. Actually,
do you get Jordan the Stallion's TikToks, right?
yes,
That man be fighting some wild
bro.
stuff.
He's
the GOAT. Like, first and foremost, he's the GOAT. Like, shout out to him.
I'm gonna let you know right now, nothing better ever happened to that man.
Facts.
Because when I say not just the US of A, the world will riot these streets and find you. Like, it will happen.
He found a recipe for make at home Pop-Tarts that might have to try, bro. Might have to try. I'll send it to you.
With the strawberries we talking?
So the feeling that from what it looked like he put in it looked like he was making the brown cinnamon ones. Yeah.
He did the hard crust. That's what the thing. That's what's gonna get me is I don't need a glaze over the pop. I need that hard crust.
I think
you know what I'm talking about?
Problem. I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think the difference is that I think it probably starts as hard, and then like it just gets like it hardens up over time. You know what I mean? Like they like either freeze it or something. I bet that's how it happens. So then you make it, you put them bad boys in the freezer for a couple hours. There you go.
Bro, he's the GOAT, bro. He put us on that. Did you know that? I don't know if you saw that one, but you know that you can buy the cheese grater they have at Olive Garden from Olive Garden?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't even go to Olive Garden, but I want that goddamn cheese grater. So I might go to Olive Garden for the cheese grater.
We are good on our cheese grater because we have an attachment on our KitchenAid. So like we good there. Yeah. First off, it was no. We didn't get the real one. We got the one from China where we couldn't understand the instructions. We just plugged that bad boy in.
It looked like this way. All right, it works.
I swear to you not, because we got it. Katie looked at it. She's like, "Yo, what is this even?" I was like, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
So where LA sent me some of like the ramen and stuff like that and the curry and shit, I'm like, and how am I supposed to make this? Like it came in the back. Like, do I just heat this up naturally? He said, nah. I was like, yeah, I need help. I don't know what
I need some, bro. Like you need to send a video next time, bro. Chill.
Because I'm just like, you just send me a box. I'm like, yeah, figure it out. I'm like, dog, I'm lost.
But anyway, what's up, G baby? How you doing? No, we do not have Steph Curry. I know he looks just like him, but he is not on the show today.
I do not look
we have been chatting for like over 20 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into the stuff we got to talk about. I didn't put it on here, but Pokemon Horizons, the next iteration of Pokemon, moving on from Ash, does start dropping on Netflix this week on Thursday. So I plan on watching it. I've heard the people that have watched it as it's been airing in Japan say that it's actually pretty solid. So yeah, we go try that out. But anyway, back to the actual news. So I want to start off with being obviously a Sony Pony fan. But unfortunately this week PlayStation, and that's why I put PlayStation Studios. So PlayStation Studios across the board. So like Naughty Dog, Insomniac, and other studios have had a good chunk of layoffs. So it's about 8% of the total staff between the different studios. now I brought this up because obviously I feel like every week, we talk about this, right? That especially for the video game industry, that people have been laid off. Crazy. I think it was like 900, which like in turn comes out to be about like 8% of the staff. Absolutely crazy. When I was going through the news and like kind of reading some of these articles, I did notice a few things that I haven't seen in the previous ones. So there's this video game journalist, Rebecca Valentine, and she apparently has reported that there have been approximately 6,000 layoffs this year alone in the video game industry, and over 10,000 last year. So like this is hitting hard. Now, in that same statement, she said that she believes that during COVID, a lot of these studios kind of grew exponentially because so many people were staying at home and really getting big in gaming, so they kind of grew, and now that things are starting to return and have kind of returned back to normal, that's why she believes some of this downsizing is happening, which doesn't make up for it. It still sucks, but that's her thought. Now, specific for the PlayStation Studios one, something else that I hadn't heard with the other layoffs, that and I mean, now this first part, they specified that everybody that got laid off did receive severance packages, which I'm sure most people that have been laid off did, because that's kind of like what happens for some of the bigger companies, is that if you've been there for a long enough period of time, if you're laid off, you receive a severance package. So there's that. Now in Japan, Sony, for the people that got laid off that lived in Japan, those people, they are instituting a next career support program, which I didn't see any type of details with it. They're being laid off, so I doubt that it's gonna be with Sony or maybe like another part of Sony, but I thought that was pretty cool. That
they're like gonna get you somewhere what you were doing. You know what I mean?
Fingers crossed. Again, like obviously we don't know the details of it, but that's kind of nice to see that they're doing something. Again, like I said, are they gonna go work for a different part of Sony again? Probably not. Otherwise, they would have laid them off. They would have just transferred them. But it is nice to see that they're trying to help out a little bit, you know. So hopefully, some other companies like take note and do something like that, because that's kind of dope. I do like that. But at the end of the day, people still lost their jobs, so like that sucks. And not just at Sony. EA laid off about 5% of their entire workforce. That ended up being about like 670 or so people. Also this week, again, like I said, like these layoffs in the industry aren't really stopping. They also announced that they have canceled a unannounced Star Wars FPS game, which definitely sucks, because I feel like as much shit as we give Star Wars, we love Star Wars, like at the end of the day. And the bad part about this is, the worst part about this is, the rumors the game that was canceled was going to be a bounty hunter Mandalorian inspired game. And the way I'm telling you, I want that in my life. Like, I want that in my life. Like, bro, like that would have been dope.
It would consume my life,
bro. I'm getting all the bounties, every bounty. I don't care.
Everybody. I'm just going on the planet and not leaving until all the bounties are done. And I'm gonna go to another planet. I'm just gonna be a badass bro with berserker armor.
That would
let me get the dark saber.
No, don't let me get the dark saber, because this is gonna be a problem for everybody, bounty or not. At that point, bounty or not, like say something slick. Say something slick, please. I want you to say something slick.
Walk up. I'm gonna tell you how much you should pay me for this bounty. All right. What was that? Okay, that's what I thought.
Oh, you got a bounty on your head. What are you talking about? I just put a bounty on your head. I'm gonna collect from myself. Nah, bro, ain't no way. Don't give me no black saber, bro. Don't give me the black saber. Like, that's not even cool. Man. That's not cool for anybody else. I also didn't put it on here, but this would be like the good part to kind of put it in. Obviously, Avatar: The Last Airbender dropped the live action TV show. I do want to talk about it a little bit. I finished it yesterday. Ham and Bird said they didn't think I could do it, but we did. We finished it. All in all, now that I've seen the whole thing, it is worlds better than that shitty ass movie, that Shyamalan movie that we got before. Like
Yes,
worlds
yes,
better.
yes.
I am a little peeved that they took 8 hours of my life to tell the same story that 1.5 hour movie told. There's stuff added, like there's definitely more details added, but if you're looking at the timeline of Avatar: The Last Airbender, they started at the same spot and they ended at the same spot. Just one took 8 hours, one took an hour and a half. So there's that. Other than that, I don't have many complaints. There are definitely things that are different. There are definitely things that there's a few things that I wasn't a huge fan of. But all in all, I think they did a really solid job. Obviously, at this point, I think anything animated right now or anime related that's going to live action is going to get compared to One Piece. I do not think that it did as well as One Piece did in its adaptation, but I don't think it was extremely far off from that. So, like, if you give like on the One Piece scale, can we coin that the One Piece scale? On the One Piece scale, I would say this was like a 7 out of 10 in adaptation wise. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts. So I see your heads down, so I feel like you have thoughts that you want to say.
I just like, if you're gonna do a live action and you're gonna specifically say like this is gonna be, it's not supposed to be exactly like the animated series, like I was like, okay, that's fine, but then you do these build-ups exactly like the animation just to change and throw your twist on it, which some of them like kind of peeved me, but it's just like, and then I just get torn because there's some characters in the show that like hit, and you're just like, damn, they did a really good job.
No, because I want to talk about this. So okay, there's your spoiler warning. I gave it to you. It's there. There's your spoiler warning. There's your spoiler warning. Because we're gonna talk. We're not gonna take forever. We're not gonna talk a ton about it because we still got a couple of things to talk about. But there's your spoiler warning. Okay. So for your guys' information, he's talking about Sokka. Sokka is perfect.
Yes.
Sokka is okay. So this actor's portrayal of Sokka is perfect. The writing is a little different. Like on Kyoshi Island. That was the opposite. And I am glad that by the time they got to the Northern Water Tribe, it was more like what the story was. Because he was enamored, like off rip.
That's my problem is then you go back to what the story was just to then like build it all the way up to like, it's just like you're getting
about Godzilla. You talk about Godzilla.
Or there's just like how don't get me started on Azula. Do not get me started. It's just like you get
Suki creeping on Sokka. That kind of like I said, that definitely rubbed me the wrong way. Cause like, bro, she was thirsty. She was thirsty, bro.
And then there's just so I then again I still got
we didn't get to see him in the dress. We didn't get to see him in the dress, bro. I know Cat Williams would have been upset, but I wanted to see Sokka in the dress, bro.
And Suki changing him is where the attraction begins. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like I talked to Katie about that. Is like you don't really see that side of Sokka at all. Like the whole like, and I don't want to say that he's sexist. I want to say he's more traditionalist. So like that, because that's what it is. Like I don't. It is what it is. No, not one iota of makeup, none, bro. Not a lick, bro. But he's very traditional in his beliefs. He believes that women should be doing certain things and men do certain things. They do jump into that when they get into northern tribes, which I guess I would have to rewatch it to figure out if they were more strict about that than the southern tribes. But I don't think they were. I think they were both pretty like on par with each other.
And then, I'd have to rewatch to remember that one. I just
because like
and then they just take
they
stuff
were like
from,
nah, no.
Yeah, facts. I just don't.
Oh, you stood up to me and you fought well. Cool. Still no.
They just and then like I feel like there's a lot of things that there's some things that happened in season 2 of the animation that they brought into the beginning of this season. And like a lot of it, you know what I mean? Like, so like they're throwing in stuff from the future to bring it into there. And then that's where I'm just kind of like, well, like it just, I don't know. There's just a few things that are really wrong, but overall, like it is
I'm
good
not completely
overall.
upset about that because that way they don't have to, because that way like you can encapsulate some time here, so you don't have to like retell it there or like do like the whole build up there. So that I'm because I know what you're talking about, and like that I'm not as upset about, especially because I feel like at this point like they have to be working on season 2 at this point. Like there's no way you can convince me otherwise that they're not at least working on or writing it. But yeah, like Godzilla was weird. Which, if you haven't watched it, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But trust me, you will when you see it. Godzilla was weird. Like didn't need to happen at all. Like I guess it's because they don't want to put him in the Avatar state so much. But like, but he does. Like he jumps in and out of the Avatar state multiple times. Like multiple times, like more times than like he could have gone to the Avatar state more times in this season, and I don't think anybody would have batted an eye. Like again, decided to have a small shit like the water bending troll the guitarist bag instead of pirate threw me up. You nitpicking? That's silly. That's silly to be upset like, to rub you the nah. Like, that's what. First off, I'm gonna let you know. I think that makes more sense for the Southern Water Tribe to be attacked by the Fire Nation. All of like their benders going out into war and none of them coming back, and the female, the matriarchal leader of the tribe say, I don't want anything else to happen to anybody here. I'm gonna hide this scroll. I think personally that makes way more sense than her finding it from some random pirate. Personally,
it makes sense.
But yeah, so I think that's a little nitpicky, Russ, because at the end of the day, like it's not going to be like Cam said before. It is not like none of these adaptations, and that's why it's called an adaptation, because it's not going to follow tit for tat exactly how the story goes. So like small changes like that, I'm completely fine with. But when you're changing like personalities of characters and things like that, like that's where I'm like, okay, wait a minute, time out. Unless your idea is to mold them into like what they're supposed to be somehow, and still even then it's still kind of weird. I'm not upset. I started to say they have to consolidate, but that is how guitar learns to bend, how egg starts waterbending and introduced. So when you consolidate something, you have to change everything else.
Everything else they can, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, like you have to, like you said, you have to consolidate because there's no way. Yeah. Because other than that, then you're gonna have a runtime of a TV show for this, and that ain't happening. They ain't putting that kind of money into this at all. At all. The other thing that I had a problem with, waterbending looks bitch
ass.
They look, and it's not ass. It just looks like bro, like nothing. It literally almost every okay. I will say ice was good. Anything they did with ice was dope. Anything they did with snow was dope. And anytime the water was used as like a lasso or to grab something was cool. It was like that was cool. Yeah. But like any type of impact from the water was literally like someone threw a bucket. Now,
it was like you're in the water and you're splashing like that.
To be fair, now that I've watched the last episode, because I had a problem with that literally from the jump, I will say, to be fair, and Netflix, you have a lot to live up to, because Katara literally says, hey, I'm not getting enough impact with my waterbending. So if that's the goal, if the goal was to show like a progression from the impact of her getting better, then cool. And like in the later seasons, it looks like it's getting more impact. I doubt that's the case, because even Paku's like impact of water didn't look that impressive. It did, right? Like and he's a master. So
I don't think it's gonna change.
I don't think I'm with you. I don't think it's gonna change, but I think it might change a little bit, but and I think it's gonna change a little bit because that's feedback that they're getting from people watching it now. But
Mhm.
I don't think it's gonna be a huge change.
Nah.
What else? Other than that, dude, like airbending, earthbending, and firebending all look dope. All of
They
them.
all look dope. All look dope.
Boomy. I
Boomy
feel,
was boomy.
so I have the same issue with Boomy as I did. Oh my god, what's his name? Cowboy Bebop, Ed.
Oh,
It's
okay.
when you take like anime or animated crazy, it's kind of hard to translate into live action.
Yeah.
So like that was my only thing. I didn't think he was terrible. I didn't think he was terrible, but he's definitely crazy. He's definitely seen out
Oh,
for
he was
sure.
crazy.
The first episode when the firebenders were tortured. Firebenders were firebending that first episode, bro. And it was the grunts too. Like the grunts were bending. So yeah,
Bro, they were showing what fire does, bro.
I can't wait for Bossing Say because I think Bossing Say's gonna go crazy.
I can't. They better not fuck up Toph, bro.
I'm telling you.
They better not
So
fuck up.
we were watching the last episode, and you know how like the Fire Nation was like bombarding them with like fireballs or the ships. Why did Kingston he grabbed a belt that I just bought or whatever, and kind of like tied it around a toy and was throwing a toy across like he was. I was like, bro, nah. I was like, listen, King, listen, that's cool and all, but we earthbenders around here, boy. I'm gonna need you to chill. I'm gonna need you to chill off that. And then Katie was like, what do you mean? I was like, no, we earthbenders out here. But then I was like, actually, we're being fair. Kingston's he's an air zodiac sign. I forget which one. I know he's an air zodiac. So technically, if anything, he'd be an airbender. So I guess I don't know.
Nah. King got the right idea. He got the right side. King got the right side. All right.
Kyle, the guy who plays Mindy's little brother in the minute. Oh, is that the same dude? Really? Okay, that's cool. Okay, we had a big time where we were watching Mindy's project a lot. But yeah, so but like I said, I liked it. I thought they did a pretty solid job. I would watch it again, and I would 100% watch the season 2 whenever it drops. Katie's now ready. Katie says now she is fully ready to watch the whole series. I think it's more recent, but The Legend of Korra is also on Netflix. I think that's more recent. I knew Avatar was, but Legend of Korra is on there now, so you can get all of your Avatar fill. But yeah, on the One Piece scale, I would say like a 7.
I'm right there with you. I'm not. Maybe a little bit lower, maybe like 6.5. But
6, okay,
it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, bro. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. All in all.
I'm not a fan of Azula. I'll keep it a buck with you. I texted because I didn't know when you were finishing, so I didn't text you about it. I messaged Bird like 5 minutes after seeing it, like, yeah, I like Azula. Now that I know where this ends, I
don't like Azula.
She has a chance to get there because of how early on. Because, like I said, I was going to this thinking we were getting way later into the story than we were. So I would say that she has a chance to get there, but like this ain't my Azula. This ain't Azula, bro. This ain't Azula right now. Like that's not it.
I'll just go there. Off her first scene when she was standing next to her dad and this shit. I knew it right then and there. I said, yeah, no.
Stop.
She don't even look crazy. All right. And you know damn well for everybody that's watched that shit, when you saw Azula, she like before she spoke words, when you saw her face, you looked at her, your first thing was, she probably a little crazy. Like she look a little crazy. You know what I mean? And
she way more petty than anything right now. And like that's
which now, if you go back to like the series, like she was pretty petty, especially to Zuko.
Yeah,
she was petty as hell, but they are just like heavy on the petty and less on the Azula. And you got a lot to make up in season 2 with some characters.
But
all right,
they did show the blue fire, and they showed the lightning. The blue fire flash. It was just a flash. It was just a glimpse of it.
Yeah,
but it was there.
Like
and they show the lightning.
They did show the lightning.
I'm gonna let you know right now. that's like some early Sasuke Chidori lightning. That
Bro.
lightning needs some upgrades. I'm gonna let you know
It needs
right
a
now.
buff.
That lightning needs a buff for sure. Cause it was like a little, like, it was like more like that was like a shock. That was a shock. I need some lightning. I need some light. And then like, because we always watch what captions on, and the caption said thunderclap. I was like, that ain't no clap, bro. Chill. That's a golf clap. Nah. I need.
Hold on, I'm looking at the comments. She said, Lady D-Rain says she's fine. She needs to be a little more aggressive and less daddy's pouty girl, but she can get crazy. You don't understand, Lady D-Rain. Azula is not just like crazy. There is like a special kind of crazy that Azula is and becomes in this series. And I just don't see it from that girl. Now, granted, this is an adaptation.
And it's early. Like I said,
And
so
it's
like
early.
It's very early. She can like mold into it, but the starting point is not the starting point from the show. That's the problem. Azula needs to be more manipulative. Yeah. I feel like I mean they tried like they tried putting that, because obviously like she's
and you know what else I think
with Zhao, like she's contemplating with Zhao the entire time. Yeah. So like she's kind of manipulative.
I and also kind of thinks of it as like, granted, we knew their ages in the animated show, like they just didn't feel like, some of them didn't feel the age that they were based on the way they looked.
That's why you talked about it like again recently. It's not the first time. It will be the last time, because they're adapting everything. We also have to realize that we're not 8 years old watching this anymore. So we're going to feel different about it regardless. Mm-hmm. Because like you said, like you feel like when you were watching it, you were thinking like Aang was more cringe in this. And it's like, he's not very far off of like Aang. And honestly, I think he could dial it up a little more to be more on par with Aang was in the show. Because of the show. But again, like we're looking at this with adult eyes as well.
Yeah, and then like even for Azula, like Azula in the show was like 14, but she didn't really like
14, bro. She acted like that.
Like you would think Azula was like
a junior in high school, 18, bro. Like
exactly 16, 17, but she's 14, and then now you get the like I give her 12. Yeah, I get 12 on a good day. You know what I mean? Like
fast, bro. Hey, listen.
Hold up.
If Azula was growing up in the 90s, yeah, they would 100% call Azula fast.
Don't be coming at Azula like that. All right. All right.
But you didn't say he was wrong though?
Was she giving it up at all? Nah, she wasn't doing none of that. All right. So she ain't fast or hussy. All right.
She got that mentality. You know good and well Azula's the girl with the fake ID getting into the club at 16. Tell me I'm wrong.
Back though. That's why she just looking.
How old is Suki though? I'm pretty sure she's the same age. I think she's approximately the same age.
I think so. I'll look right now.
Yeah, look it up. But yeah. So anyway, that's Avatar. If you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. For sure. And like I said, the animated show and Legend of going to jail. That's how old she is, going to jail, Russ. It's Avatar, The Last Airbender, and Legend of Korra are both on Netflix right now. But yeah, I think it did pretty well.
They say she's about 15 years old when she was in.
So a little older, which makes sense. Okay.
Now Suki in the animated show. Let me stop.
Yeah, let you stop. Lock his ass up. Continuing on with the live action anime, I feel like we got this like rumor like way long time ago that they were going to be working on a Naruto live action movie. That is still a thing, and it looks like they have a director.
It's gonna be Naruto.
Well, just don't say that, bro. Like, I know we talked about it, but we have to tell the people that because they don't need to hear it. But the director from Shang-Chi, it looks like he's going to be writing and directing it. And it looks like, and from this article, it looks like they've been working on it for a while now. It's just with this news, we have a little bit more shape to it. Now. Obviously, Ghost says he doesn't want it. Back up that actress is. She's 21. I mean, most people. Most of the people are. 21. She's had. Oh, can you fact check that? Because she don't look 21.
She's not. Wait, no, she's not 21.
I'm gonna need you to fact check that one real quick.
Flip the numbers around. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna
All right,
check it out.
fact check that because she don't look 21 at all. But anyway, so while he's looking that up, so it's not gonna be done for Netflix. So that was one thing that I wanted to know. So it's Lionsgate is doing it. Now before everybody freaks out, she texted me. Is it like her like social or something? I don't know what.
No, she's. Oh yes,
she's 21. Okay, hey, we're not throwing anybody in jail yet.
She's born 2002. She's about to be 22 this year. Nick, there's no way.
All right, so
there's no way. That's crazy.
So yeah, before everybody like freaks out, Kishimoto has already been talked to. They've already had a meeting with him. He's already like on board to oversee the production of this. So hopefully we get like One Piece level like integration with this. And this is a statement from Kishimoto. Like this is quoted. So what I heard of Destin's attachment, Destin is the Shang-Chi director. When I heard of Destin's attachment, it happened to be right after watching a blockbuster action film of his. And I thought he would be the perfect director for Naruto. After enjoying his other films and understanding that his forte is creating solid dramas about people, I became convinced that there is no other director for Naruto. In actually meeting Destin, I also found him to be an open-minded director who was willing to embrace my input and felt strongly that we would be able to cooperate together in the production process. To put it simply, the live-action Naruto is bound to be a film with spectacular action and profound drama. I can't help but be excited for this. That is a direct quote from Kishimoto. Again, if it has One Piece, if he likes it, I love it. Yeah, like so, like Ghost, like honestly, like if he likes it and he's as involved as Oda was with One Piece and Netflix, let's do it. Now, the question is, how much are we doing in this one? Because this is a movie. This isn't a series. This is a movie. Like, Ham, let me know what your thoughts of it are, and how far should we go with the first movie? And who are you casting as the swing set? Because that's top build actor right there, bro.
No, we're not. I'm not.
That's top build actor, bro. I don't know what you mean.
I'm not. Okay. I mean, with all the information that has been given,
which we don't have a lot. There's not a lot.
There is hope. Especially with the director from Shang-Chi, because the fighting in Shang-Chi was A1. Like, I don't care what anybody says. All right. So there is hope for it. But I thought it was going to be a series. You said it's a movie.
It is a movie. They said it's an live action movie.
At least they got to do the tuning exams. Like at least like get to that, but like can't stop there because like
that's a good cliffhanger. That's
a
really good cliffhanger.
Because I mean, the tuning exams didn't really.
The tuning exams is a cliffhanger, basically. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It didn't really get finished because
that is so. I do kind of agree with Russ. I think the tuning exams is a good kind of stopping point, but that is a lot to cover because like you got to go, like. Because like, if we go to the tuning exams, then that means Zabuza still gets shitted on because he's so early. And Zabuza is probably like my top 5 villains of the entirety of Naruto. Like, I love Zabuza. I love the Zabuza haiku area.
No. Okay, first of all, Russ Nasty, no.
I think they are not about to Zabuza is way too early. Is way too
This nigga said they could stop it right before Garo goes nuts and leave it there. No.
That's too much. That's too much of a cliffhanger. That's too much of a cliffhanger. I don't know about that, bro.
I would be so mad.
I would honestly
so fucking mad.
Yeah, dude, I would be pissed. Yeah.
So
Zabuza set the bar really high. I love Zabuza.
They would have to do tuning exams. That's like the only like logical. Granted, there is a lot, but like it's a movie, so like insert, you know what I mean? Introduction at the beginning of it to catch you up to the whatever point they want to start at. And you know what I mean? Because they don't got to start from where the anime started.
No, they don't. They could.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They can just be like, niggas is kind of somewhat already situated a little bit.
Mhm.
Get the Zabuza fight kind of early, lead all the way up into the tuning exams. It could happen.
I hate to say it, but I do think the tuning exams is the answer.
Like that's the like, but they have to give us like everything we've got in the tuning exams. I don't want
they
what the
can't,
rest
though.
of that.
No, they can't, dude. They can't. They would have to go straight to the tournament, bro. They can't they can't do the test. They can't do the like.
Yeah, they would have to go straight to the tournament, bro. Like,
yeah, like
I'm like,
which sucks because there's so much story in that forest, bro. That you would just be skipping. But I feel like you have to, like, if you're gonna do it, as long as they don't
stretch it to that. No, hell
like
no,
maybe the shit on the roof, like maybe, but
I think the tuning is like a perfect
not
thing for
perfect,
them.
but the best, the best.
Well, like
option.
the best, because you can leave for a cliffhanger and then you can get another movie going or something like that. Because if they do it in movies, like I'd be down to watch them in movies. As a series, like there's a lot, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot, bro. And like, you know what I mean? I love Naruto. I love Sasuke. I like, there's a lot of people that, you know what I mean? I like, but like,
I feel bad
if you
for
want to give
the cast in Sakura, dude. She's gonna get so much hate. How many actresses do you think are gonna turn it down? Like, nah, bro, I don't want that smoke.
So how you feel about being in the new Naruto movie? Oh my gosh, yes, Lady Tsunade would be the best. Oh no, we didn't say all that.
No, we want you to be Sakura. Nah, go talk to my agent.
Yeah, he'll call the agent like, yo, don't ever fucking give me this.
Dude,
He's casting them.
leave Sakura alone. Yeah, she's very badly written. Leave Sakura alone. She's not a dumpster. She's just annoying as fuck. Anyway, but yeah, so live action Naruto movie. Kishimoto's on board, and like I said, if Kishimoto's on board, I'm with it. I'm with it too. Dropping the weights better be impactful.
Bro, that shit better.
Dropping the weights better be impactful, bro. Nah, before she goes with Tsunade. Listen. She just gets shit on so bad, bro. She's so annoying. She just yells Sasuke or honestly, bro, like I feel like she yells Naruto like twice. Like that's it. She's on fucking Naruto mode that whole time. But yeah,
like I'm gonna tell you this right now. Watching it from the beginning, I did not think her and Sasuke were gonna end up together. I'm just gonna tell you that right now.
I figured they would because they do that in a lot of the shows that came out in the 90s, like those super opposites, bro. I feel like
no, bro, this ain't Harry Potter, all right? That's what I feel like. No, bro. All right, that shit don't happen a lot. The main nigga gets chick, okay? Granted,
he got his chick, man. He got his chick.
Hey, first of all, Naruto lucked up.
I'm gonna let you know what one of those ladies blossomed after Naruto. The other not so much. I think we know who's who.
Yes.
If you know, you know.
Naruto chose up.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. 100%. But Naruto live action, obviously we're years from this.
And then this is my thing. It's just like you got to find the right people for some of these roles too. You know what I mean? Like Shikamaru, Kasi. You got to find the right people for these roles, bro.
You got to remember, we're talking Naruto. The only two people that matter are Naruto and Sasuke.
Nah.
Everybody else, it don't matter.
Because you already know, being a Naruto fan, there are many of other niggas that matter, bro. And
Naruto, you're right. In Naruto, Shippuden, don't matter. Like, just throw
Naruto,
in.
Yeah, Shika is him, bro. I need him to spark one up for the homie.
Dude, that scene. If they continue this on, like that scene, bro, that scene's so good.
That's what my niggas do, bro. Just be
it's a wrap. Yeah, no, Russ goes. I'm with you. Like if they mess up Shikamaru, yeah, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Like I'm
And
writing.
that's what I'm saying is like
Writing.
because like yeah, there are like Naruto and Sasuke obviously have to be good and stuff like that, but there are other characters that just
Especially if when you're doing Naruto, like not Shippuden, like,
not
Shippuden,
Shippuden,
like, yeah,
when you're
like,
doing
like the
when
whole squad, bro. Choji needs to be good. Kiba
Bro,
needs to be good, bro. All of them. The squad,
yes,
bro. The squad.
Oh,
That doesn't include
my gosh.
Sakura either. The squad. The boys.
Rock Lee needs to be good, bro.
Rock Lee better be so fucking cheesy, bro. He
They're
better be
cheesy,
so
and
cheesy,
them
bro.
brows better
Because
be
remember,
bushy as fuck shit.
remember Bushy Brow. He was all for Sakura, bro.
Oh, on it, bro. He was trying to
Oh,
bag
man.
that.
So yeah, so live action Naruto, or direct. Bro, okay, chill, bro, chill. Like you moved up to Jiraiya, I'm gonna need you to pump your brakes a little bit. We not there yet. We not there. I need you to pump the brakes, Russ.
John Cena's gonna be Killer B.
can't
I called
get-
it. I'm calling it.
And
John
like,
Cena.
no,
John
real talk,
Cena's gonna
I'd be
Killer
with
B.
it. Real talk, I'd be
Yeah.
100% with it. I don't care that he's white. I don't care. I'm cool with that. I'm straight cool with that. I'm straight cool with that. Yeah, he's there, but we're talking pre-tuning exam right now. Pump the brakes a little bit. He shows up, reads a book, and then leaves. No, take it back. He shows up, reads a book, peeps some girls, and then leaves. That's it.
Don't leave that. Don't leave that second part out, bro.
Pervy stage, bro. Pervy stage. Come on now.
Yeah, come on, my nigga. He about that.
So cool. Live action Naruto. We'll see. That's where we're at. We'll see.
We shall see. He's not just there. He stops Itachi in the village.
Was that
Was that pre-tuning?
that's what I'm trying to remember, if that was pre-tuning or not. And I think it actually, I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is because Sasuke hadn't gone through the whole curse mark thing.
Oh yeah,
because he hadn't gone through the whole curse mark thing. You're right. I guarantee it won't be. It won't be in there though, because that's if you're when in an hour and a half long movie when you got to cut things, that's gonna get cut, which sucks. But
you
that's
need
gonna
to
get cut.
it.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right, because that was definitely pre-curse mark, because Sasuke got his ass worked.
Even if it's a post credit, now post credit, I'll be down for it.
But that's the whole issue with this though, because there's so many like storylines that you feel like you have to at least introduce. So you gotta introduce why Sasuke is the angst teen. So obviously you talk about the Uchihas being killed off. You honestly, like, you really gotta talk about why Rock Lee ain't out here doing magic spells and shit, and he's just throwing hands.
Bro, you're gonna need that whole thing, especially if you're going to tune in. You're gonna need that. You gotta kind of talk about Shino what is it? Oh my gosh. Shikacho, God, I could not say that at all. Yes,
you gotta talk about them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really have to go too much into Shikacho. Thank you, God. I could not say for the life of me, and I wasn't even getting the right order. Chill, bro. Hey, you want to come do the show, Russ? Damn. Goodness. You gotta talk. You gotta talk, and then you gotta talk about obviously third. You gotta talk about the fourth. You gotta talk about the Nine Tails. You gotta talk about what's happening in Naruto. You gotta like, there's just so many, bro.
Whoa.
Chill. Damn.
Whoa. Hey,
Damn.
I'm just gonna. You get a clap for that one, Lady D. You get a clap for that one. That was a good one. That was
not the picture, bro. Not the picture. Not the screenshot. Anyway, shit. So yeah, like there's just so many storylines that you like really gotta talk about. That's what like fans are gonna be worried about. Like when you say, okay, we're gonna make a live action movie, and like how far is this gonna go? because yeah, like
Or is this
there's a
going to be
lot.
another Dragon Ball Evolution?
Or dog. Yeah, it's terrible. But they could do a movie.
You just had like PTSD of fucking Dragon Ball
I did,
Evolution.
bro. Like, bro, I went to theaters to see that, bro.
Oh, you remember Piccolo?
I saw that in theaters, bro. Oh my god.
You remember when Goku was spinning his head on top of the car?
Stop it. Oh man, yeah, like that was a rough time. We're gonna move on after that. We're moving.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're gonna talk about Ninja Kamui. I hope I'm saying that right. Ninja Kamui.
Yes, it is.
This past week, Ninja Kamui actually beat out Solo Leveling. Is obviously it was like the new anime this year that captured everybody's attention. Ninja Kamui beat out Solo Leveling in rankings this past week. The rankings came out the 27th. Bro, the hands be handing, bro. Like real talk, and like every episode too. So I finally started watching it. I was able to watch 2 episodes yesterday. I had a whole scenario yesterday, because my plan was to like actually be caught up on everything that I was supposed to watch this week and surprise Ham, because Ham didn't think I could do it. First, he didn't think I was going to finish. Him and Bird didn't think I was going to finish Avatar at all. All. So I watched that and then watched 2 episodes, but I was dead. I think it was like 2 a.m. last night. I was watching. I was like, bro, like I was gone. I couldn't do it anymore.
He told me this morning, he said, listen, man, you got 2 out of me. He said, you got 2 out of me.
The hands are immaculate. And I will say, after watching the first episode, Ham had watched, I think, like 2 out of the 3 episodes that are out right now. The 4th episode came out today, or coming out. Actually, no, I think it's dropped already. So yeah. And he's talking like, yo, if it continues all like this, anime of the year. After the first episode, I was like, yo, they might be kind of tripping, bro, because the hands are immaculate. Don't get me wrong. The hands be handed all day, every day. Every day, not every day, every day. The hands be handed. I was like, I don't know about this, because like for you to be anime of the year, like you gotta have the story too. After watching the second one, I might be convinced, bro. After watching the second episode, I might be convinced. It's like I can see this story getting kind of crazy. Like crazy, like Umbrella Incorporated, like taking over the world, kind of crazy. Obviously not the same like situation, but like that kind of level, because this company, what is it? Azuya, is that what it is?
Yeah, Auza.
Hey man, they said from womb till death they there, bro. Like I was like, nah, bro. I don't know if anything should be from womb till death. Like that's and watching you and helping you, a corporation, nah, bro.
Yeah,
they
shit is good, so, bro.
But it's good. I like it a lot. It definitely, like, honestly, like, think if you got a really big fight. So the way it looks, it really reminds. It definitely gives. And I think he told me this. We didn't talk about it on the show, but he told me this. This really gives like the late '90s like art style vibes, like really really dark in most places. Which it has to do with ninjas, so of course it's gonna be dark. But like the art style, it's definitely not like what some of the newer anime are drawn today. So really reminiscent of that, which I like, because like that was the generation that I started really watching anime. The fighting way better than it was back then. Like every fight in this show seems like the big fight of a season in a show back then. Like every single one of them.
Facts.
Every single one of them. So like, and it looks like they don't do 1v1s, bro. Like everybody get jumped in this show, bro.
It ain't fair, bro.
They do not fight fair. And the people that it's unfair for is the group. Let's be real. So far, it's been the group that it's been unfair for, because homie, Hanjo, is that his name? His actually he got a problem.
Dog,
he got a problem. He got a problem, bro. And like they have like these secret arts that some of like the higher up ninjas know. bro. They powers, bro. Like this man multi shadow clone jutsu. This man, bro. Like I swear, like the dude looked this way, saw his face, and got stabbed in the back. I was like, damn, bro, that sucked. Like I feel bad for you because I thought it was him too. I was like, damn, bro.
That shit would have got me.
And then there was a second little clone on the other side too. Like, bro, like we just go ahead and kill me, bro. Like, just get it over with, because I can't fight three. I can't even fight one of you. Which would look like fighting three of you. And then homie went all praying mantis or somebody too, and like sprouted 2 extra arms. I don't know if they was real, but they looked real because they was slashing.
Yeah, bro. It looked like it was him.
Like,
extra him.
Bro, like it was just him. And then, like in the restaurant, like the twin dude came out of nowhere, and he was fighting two of them too.
Shit.
I was like, "Yo, what up? What's up?" And still got wrecked.
Still got boobopped.
Bro.
He is a problem. He gone is a problem.
Yeah, he got the problem, and like they said it, like he's like one of the best ninja of his time, whatever. Obviously, he's the MC, of course he is. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's on HBO Max, and on Adult Swim. It's actually the most popular show on Adult Swim as well during that time period. So like the show's good. The show's looking good. This is definitely one that we're gonna be talking about. Moving forward, we'll definitely be watching this. I have no idea how long this is supposed to be, but I'm here for the ride. Officially.
I'm gonna take you for a ride.
Bro, the way that song has a chokehold on an entire generation is crazy. An entire generation is crazy. So yeah. But Ninja Kamui, like I said, like kind of like brief like overview of what's happened so far. Guy is he was a ninja for this organization. This organization basically kind of spread out of just Japan. It was going globally. He didn't vibe with that, so he left. But these niggas don't just let you leave. So like they're hunting down people that have left or defected. He's got some Black Widow level face changer technology. Changed his whole identity. He had a family, had a wife and a kid. So one thing I want to know is was that wife also a ninja, or did he just teach her afterwards? Because the fact that homie said she put up a good fight means she did something. She did something before she got waxed.
Before I answer that question, the first question that was how episode count? Episodes is 12 episodes.
It'll be 12. Okay, cool.
Second, I think it was more of, because I don't think she was. Well, I think she might have been a part of the clan too, because it wasn't just looking for her, and he made it a state that, like, they were not able to find us. Like, you know what I mean?
True. I was thinking more of like he told her, like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I had. This is what could be coming after me. Like, you still ride or die? Yeah, ride or die. Okay, so now they won't fight. That's the way I
she
took
just
it.
say no. And I think I might be like that, and she just ain't no punk. You know what I mean? So like,
but the fact that he changed all of their identities does make me think that maybe, like she was.
I think all the identities changed just mean that she knew who he was, and she was on board with keeping their family safe.
Yeah,
like that's one thing for sure. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Regardless of whether she was there or not.
I don't think it was so much more as like she was anything, because we never really see her throw any hands. And
I was just going based on the fact that he specifically said, like, when he was crawling up the stairs, she put up a good fight and like laughed like right before he put the sword through her neck. So I was like,
she probably took out some niggas. She probably took out some niggas. He probably trained her too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. So,
he probably was like, this is how you're gonna defend yourself in case these niggas come. You know what I mean?
Like, right, exactly. So but yeah, so he's at his wife and family. They're in hiding. They're basically on a farm or whatever. It sucked too, because even without watching the show, if you watch anime, or really if you just watch TV and you see a small family on a farm looking really inconspicuous, and then you start seeing flashbacks of that family having fun, you know something bad's about to happen.
Yep.
Like, you know something bad. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers died. So they get jumped by
happy family no more.
They get jumped by the ninjas. MC's able to kind of take care of himself. He hears his son call out daddy. tries to run upstairs, gets shot in the neck with like these, I'm assuming like poisonous or paralysis darts, still walking up the stairs.
Because we've seen those darts before, because they
were in the first fight. Yeah.
That first fight was
that first dude dropped like when he got hit with them. Like he dropped. Well, no, it was a couple minutes after, but he did just drop.
He grabbed him with his teeth that first thing and threw them.
Yeah, the first time they shot at him.
Yeah. That shit was cold. Oh my god. But yeah, he got hit with them bitches, bro.
So he got hit like right in his neck. He's still walking up the stairs. He sees his wife and kid there full of blood. The main ninja guy of this group, it says like she put up a good fight, puts its sword through her throat. She gone. Homie starts about to freak out and starts running into there, gets stabbed in the back, like clean through, all the way through, and starts dragging this dude that stabbed him in the back like through the hallway. Like it was kind of crazy. And then he finally collapsed or whatever, and it's over. Cut to the next scene. They're in the mortuary. Homie wakes up, so he's Jesus apparently. Wakes up,
just woke up,
and like collapses to the floor. Memories intact as he remembers seeing his wife and his kid. Throws up, whatever. And then I definitely thought he was just gonna leave the mortuary, but no, like he stayed. He got treatment. He's healing. He's in the hospital. The police get involved because it's kind of a series of murders that have been very similar to. But in like different areas, so they think it's connected. So that he's obviously the first survivor of one of these incidences. So the FBI, not the police, it's the FBI. The FBI is trying to get in contact with him to figure stuff out. He obviously doesn't call them because like why would he? Man goes up to the roof like the next day after like they showed him like, hey, do you want to see your family before? I'm assuming that they're going to cremate them based on like what's going on. But he's like, do you want to see them before? And he doesn't go in. And like later that night, he's on the roof. The cop has a hunch that he knows something, so he sends his like assistant to watch over him. So they're on the roof, and homie gets attacked again by the same ninjas, and way more this time. Because I feel like at the house it was like maybe like 10. There's 30 maybe this time.
Yeah,
like they rolled in deep this time. So
bro,
they're on the roof and they're mixing it in. He bodies the people on the roof.
Like it's not even fair.
Like it's really not. When I said it before, it's not fair during these fights, and the people that it's not fair for is the groups, bro. Like these groups bro. It's funny because like after watching the whole scene played out, I understand what was happening. But when they're on the roof and he throws the sword into the elevator door, I was like, nah, bro, this man broke the elevator thing so they couldn't leave. I was like, yo, this man's crazy. I thought he was locking in. But then, like, as you see the scene, like, the elevator raises up and opens, and like he pushes all of them into the elevator and just proceeds to drop bodies in the elevator. It's kind of
bro,
and it's cool because they go in first person mode during it too, bro. It was nuts. It was nuts.
It's like, okay, y'all people that have seen, you guys remember the Captain America, one of the famous Captain America scene. Anybody want to get out before we get started? Little thing, dog.
That's what they did.
Shit. But
he forced them in there.
He grabbed all of them, pushed all these niggas into the elevator, dog, and was like, all right. And it just said the camera was on like a GoPro, nigga. He was in there just.
And it was cool because kind of the way they had like the camera and it kind of had it fogged out a little bit. I don't know if you got the same feeling, but it gave me the feeling of this dude's basically doing this unconsciously. And he's just like, this is just like what he does.
Yeah,
it was
he
crazy.
just let his. It's
like,
what kind of reminded you remember when in No Way Home when Doctor Strange pushed out Peter Parker's body and he was trying to grab the box and that Peter's body was just naturally just reacting without
yeah.
Just like that. He's just sitting there, he's like, oh yeah, block, dead. He's just like, yeah, this is crazy. I'm just doing this. He's just chilling, bro.
Your Fire Nation protege down there throwing fireballs again.
That fire rises.
So then he gets out the elevator and there's even more ninjas down there, waxes all of them, and then it's the main dude. And listen, so it was closer, but it still wasn't a contest.
It
Like
wasn't.
this guy ain't the main villain. I'm gonna let you know that right now. This guy ain't the main villain. He kind of still gets dog watered, bro. Like it's really not close. Like they clash a few times, but that's really
It's a
it.
cakewalk, bro. Like
That's
Higan
really
ain't breaking a
it, bro.
sweat, bro.
Yeah,
He ain't
he's
breaking a
not.
sweat.
He's not. This is like level 3 shit for him, bro. Like this ain't it. This is not nobody's final form anyway.
Cause he mops old boy up real quick too, bro. Like it was not a long fight with them.
Now, that's the majority of like the second episode, or like the first episode. Sorry,
Yeah.
and then moving into the second episode, you actually see him in kind of like a warehouse situation, with this guy, who you find out is a doctor, and
Mhm.
he's looking at the wounds, of our MC, and he's like, bro, like you should have died. First off, he said, yo, you used the secret art. I forget what they called it. It was like something. Oh crap, I forget what it's
forget
called.
the name of it, but yeah,
But he used a specific secret art, which, like I said, like are the abilities for the higher level ninjas. And he's like, bro, don't do that again because you're gonna die. Like, don't do that. And then he turned him off, and he said, matter of fact, you should have been dead already. What is this? What is this sword wound in your back? He's like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm here and I'm ready to fight. So fix me up, Doc. Come on. So like he does
get
his
me going.
he does his thing, and he actually has captured. He didn't kill him. He captured like the main guy, for interrogation purposes, and like when he's finally able to move and starts interrogating him, like one of the first things that the dude says is like, "Bro, we're ninja. You know we don't. You know we don't crack. Like, what are you doing?"
Mhm.
And Hobie's like, and this is Hobie's like, "Yeah, you right." Snap, 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 snap.
Oh
Take a
my
nap.
god.
Snap, 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 snap. Take a nap, bro. Like, and then eventually, he sets the dude on fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, third level shit, bro. Like this ain't nothing but a thing to the MC, man.
You ain't nothing, bro. You ain't nothing to me.
And then like basically the rest of the second episode. Like I said, I haven't gotten to the third one yet. I watched it too. The rest of the second episode is him actually starting to try to work with the FBI agent to get more information about the case, because he knows he's working on it and trying to get some more info, because he's going after the organization now. Like this is Jason Bourne ninja style, bro.
Yeah,
And this is exactly what this is.
Mhm.
Except he knows. He ain't forget nothing, bro. He ain't forget
exactly.
nothing.
He remember everything.
Imagine Jason Bourne like remembering everything, and that wouldn't have been fair. That wouldn't
Yeah.
have been fair. But yeah, he knows. So it's gonna be a good ride. It's gonna be a good ride, I feel like. There's another big fight in a restaurant when he met up with the FBI agent, but more of the same. Ninja comes in, gets mollywopped, and then our main character dips. Like he hasn't. Now Ham did tell me in the third episode he gets to a fight where he has to actually tussle this time. So I can't wait to see that one. But yeah, definitely solid anime going so far.
And I am doing like Durian said, he's only watched two. The third one would definitely it kind of gives you, because like the first two, it's not really a lot of information. It's kind of just
it's hands, bro.
motherfucker just throwing it. It's hands. The third one, there is some information given, so you're kind of understanding the like grasp of the villain of this series, obviously. And then there's more great hands. Like they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, we still got hands for you. Don't worry about it. So. I'm excited for the new episode today too. The new episode dropped already.
Yeah, so this show drops on Sundays. Solo Leveling drops on Saturdays. So, but speaking of Solo Leveling, that's gonna be the last thing that we talk about. I didn't do spoiler warnings for either one of these, so sorry guys. But spoilers. We're talking spoilers. Solo Leveling. Don't worry, because there's really not a ton to talk about. Obviously last week it was the recap episode. This week we were talking about before the show. I don't even want to call this like an information episode, because
You know
we
what
knew
it is?
everything that was gonna happen, bro.
This episode just confirmed and answered our questions
Yeah.
and showed us the road of where this is gonna go now.
So technically, it is information if you were, I don't want to say brain dead, but basically if you were brain dead, if you weren't really watching anything about this. So in this episode, if you remember not last week's episode, but the last episode was when Jinho proposed the idea about the new guild to Sung. He turned him down. This episode kind of picks off right after that. So we're getting more. Basically, they're kind of confirming the information about. Oh no, I will say one thing we did get, and this was like actually new information. Remember when he found out about the secret quest when he was doing extra workouts and it was tallying that? We did get confirmation that that was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
So that was a one-time thing. He got the secret quest because there was another item that he could have gotten. There was a blessed loot box and a cursed loot box. He picked the blessed one, and he was trying to get the cursed one, but he's not able to do it again, or he doesn't know how to. I'm assuming he'll do a
It'll
different
randomly pop up.
a different secret quest for him to get that. But yeah, so that was information that we got. So he's obviously no longer doing extra workouts because it's not gaining him anything. He is level 26, so technically that is information. They showed his stats or whatever, which I definitely thought he was gonna be higher than 26. I thought he was at least gonna be like 30s or something like that. But
I thought he would go higher.
another thing they did mention is he is considering, or he was considering, not doing the workout so he gets the penalty bonus again, so he can fight that centipede.
Yeah.
But then he's like, well, I don't know if I'm going to get any experience from that, so why risk it? So
Yeah.
there's that. And then it goes to the story building. So last week we saw how the guild master, it looks like he's going to try and avenge his brother. It shows some of the other guild masters of the other guilds, and really talks about the guilds a lot this episode. That was really the focus. So from what we know, there are basically 5 guilds that kind of run shit. And Jin Ho's dad thinks that there should be more, and he views the guild association and those guilds kind of like in the pockets of the state, and he wants like private. He wants to jump into the race. So you see, he approaches. It looks like, so it seems like he's approaching multiple of these S-rank hunters. So I think they said what? It was 5 S-rank hunters, and only 4 of them are active. One of them is retired, I think is what they said. Or maybe 6 and 5 are active. What are those numbers? So very few S-rank hunters, but it looks like the new guild, Jinho's company, they want an S-rank hunter to act as the guild master. So they're approaching these multiple S-rank hunters to try to poach them off of the organization they currently work with, which is
girl. You know which girl I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know which girl. She's built different. She's built different.
What's that? What's that girl from Street Fighter?
Chung-Li?
No, the white chick.
Cammy.
Yeah, Cammy. Cammy's in solo leveling.
Cammy, yeah. So he's approached a couple of them from different guilds as well, which that's still like really ballsy to do. That's like secretly go into like Tom Brady's like, hey man, listen, you should come over here.
Hey nigga, you got right, nigga. You gonna talk to him as long as the agent stays cool.
So but it looks like they're getting turned down. At least the one hunter that we saw said that she turned him down. And again, I guess all she said it. Well, no, she actually did, but she said it. But then really the only piece of information I think is really worth talking about is one Sung Jinwoo decides yes, he is going to work with Jinho with their guild and do the mission so that they can actually form the guild. They have to do 19 C rank dungeons, and then someone within the organization can attempt to be a guild master, and that's what Jinho wants to do. So he said he would, but only if they do the dungeons by themselves. Now, one of the requirements of getting into a C rank dungeon is to have 8 people. So they're going to employ the strategy that or I'm just going to call them the player killers. The player killers did, and just hire out people to go into the dungeons with them. Now saying that, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think that it's going to be Jinwoo. Jinho, obviously Jinho has to be there because he's trying to be the guild master, and then the 5 people that survived the first mission, because at the very end of the episode there's a D rank dungeon that's going on, and all 6 of them are a part of it. So Wait, so is it 5 or 6? So it's Jinwoo,
It's 5.
Juhee, the healer,
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
the guy that led without the arm,
Yep.
Song, Mr. Song,
Yep. Commander
and
Song.
then Commander Song, and then the other two. So it's 5. So yeah, so 5 total. So I think all of them, it's gonna be them plus Jinho, and I guess whoever needs to be brought on.
Mhm.
So I think that's how those are gonna work, because I feel like, I don't want to say that I think he's gonna tell all of them. I think he's definitely gonna tell Juhi, the
Yeah.
healer. I think he's definitely gonna tell her. I can see him telling Mr. Song. I don't know about the other two, because I feel like they feel like characters that can go away and like we not really be affected by it. But I think
Yeah, most definitely.
Juhi and Mr. Song are going to be around for a long time. I think they're going to be like a permanent part
Yeah.
of their strike team, is what they call it. And then obviously Jinho has got to be there. Um, so that's number one. That's the first thing that's important for this episode. The second thing that's important for this episode is, if you go back to the very first episode, you kind of see like what kind of world we're in, like what kind of environment we're in, and they're doing a raid, which appear to be on like an island with a city and things like that. We find out that that was not a successful raid. That they did
Mhm.
not successfully clear that dungeon. And granted, it's an island, so it seems like those enemies and monsters are stuck on that island. They don't look like, it doesn't seem like they can swim, or at
Mhm.
least swim far enough to get off of it. And one of the guild masters, the guy with the red hair, he wants to go back and finish it. So that's what's kind of been fueling his campaign on getting new hunters and finding new hunters and getting a strong enough team to go back there and finish it. So that's kind of another. So we have the end goal of the elixir of life and the end goal of this massive dungeon towards the end. So like two kind of like end goals we have right now. I don't know which one is going to be which. I can see the big dungeon be completed way before the elixir of
Yeah.
life.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Because he has
so
to do the elixir of life solo. He ain't doing
yeah,
that with
yeah, yeah,
nobody.
yeah,
So
yeah. Oh yeah, ain't nobody going
and,
in there with him.
and he needs to get strong enough to be able to do it too. So
Right, exactly. Because like he can't. Because the thing is, like that's an S ring thing. So he's not gonna be able to, like, obviously he can eventually get that strong, but he's not
Mhm.
bringing anybody in there with him,
No,
because
hell
like
no.
they'll just be a liability.
Then they would for sure die.
100%, like instantly. So that's kind of where we're at. We're still leveling. I don't think I don't really think I missed anything.
Nah, that was basically it. It was literally just all information, all talking. And at the end, they were just like, all right, they were all standing together, about to get ready to go
To
do.
go into the dungeon, which
Hmm.
they got a mollywop, so like
Yeah,
it's whatever.
they'll be all right.
Yeah, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. But yeah, no, that's it. What was I gonna say? Did I have any? Do you have any recommendations for the viewers today?
Dune 2.
Dune 2?
And I'm gonna start me and Lauren are gonna start this new show. It's called Shogun on Hulu.
Oh yeah. I've been seeing a lot about that.
Yeah, so it looked good. It looks good. So I'm gonna start that. I haven't started yet, so I can't really say it's a recommendation, but it looks really good, and I'm gonna start it. So
Right,
I'll let you
right,
guys know about
exactly.
that next week. But yeah, go check out Dune 2, man. Dune 2 was a good watch, especially in theaters.
Bad.
Especially
Well,
in theaters.
that's gonna be it for us, guys. Pokemon. Watch it. Give it a shot. I know it's not Ash and
Pokemon!
Pikachu. Pokemon. I don't know if it's not gonna be the same song. So because it's a whole different cast. Ash is officially gone. He's
Better
not the
love
MC
Pokemon.
of this. It's gonna be like dual MCs. So this guy and this girl. It looks like they're probably gonna take kind of the route as the latest series went, where there's one of the people are kind of devoted towards battling and
Mhm.
training, and the other is more relationship wise with Pokemon. It looks like
Mm.
that kind of vibe, but we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna
But
give it a shot. Other than that,
that's all,
that's really
folks.
about it. So, all right, guys, we will catch you later. We love you. Lady D Rain, Rex Nasty, it's a ghost. Who else is in?
Breezy.
Breezy.
GB.
Was in there, G baby. I think that was everybody. If I didn't mention
That's
you,
everybody.
I am sorry. I still love you anyway. But we are out. I will catch you guys later.
Deuces.
RNG? I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets the
gross.
people going.
Random news. RNG. TGP.
TGP
Random news
presents
generator. RNG.